so I remember what just happened. And I just sat next to a guy called Stephen, and he's a writer, and he started giving me some insight into what I need to do to get the spiritual abuse book written. And I discussed some of the challenges I was facing with that, and hesitations and challenges. And he was very helpful. He told me about I wanted to not put some real life experiences in it that would hurt other people, but also be able to help people. And he explained how I could do that at a later stage and just get the information into a draft, and how I could get people to help me edit it later on, that I should first of all go over it a few times myself and get into a writer's group. And I was showing in the spirit in the last couple of weeks that I actually have to rush with this, and I don't know how to rush because it's so intense and emotional and difficult. And so I have been trying to seek support from Christian leaders to help me with this assignment, and I keep getting ignored, or people thinking they're too big or too recognised to talk to some unknown girl who wants their attention, but they just don't know who I am. So I really hate that when Christian leaders have egos, and I know what's in me, I know what God's given me to do in my life, and I know how big it is, but I get really frustrated when people don't see that in me, and I feel like I'm constantly begging these people who God's gifted in the first place to help people, and they're just concerned with the money they can make and their status and followings and whatever. But anyway, so he was really helpful. I really appreciated that few minutes with him. But outside of that, I know that it wasn't a prophetic accident. It was actually, his name was Stephen, because one of the places where the narrative of spiritual abuse has been tied back to is the Father's house in Lawson, and I got spiritually abused there as well as a number of other places. But I still love them like I love the other places, because that's my heart, and it's very painful to try and confront churches and be in pain and try and turn it into good, but also acknowledge that they've done the wrong thing as well and ask for justice. And that was a lovely moment for that guy to say his name was Stephen, because he was helping me. And when I spoke to this guy, I only realised after the chat, what I just said was, I shook his hand and I said, "Thank you, you really helped me." And he said, "I didn't mean to." And I knew from that some of the people that have hurt me the most have actually helped me, because I've been given an assignment by God that I wouldn't normally have, that can really impact lives. And I haven't had a choice about being strong. I've had to keep facing all these things that were wrong and unjust, and still try and not go insane, and still try and live my life. And I've learned incredible amounts through it that I wouldn't have normally learned, and I wouldn't wish to go through it. I wouldn't wish anyone to go through it. And that's why I want to write this book, because I want to help people to be able to actually get through and come out the other side of such traumatic things. And some of my, because I'm very sensitive in the prophetic, and I hear from people at various times, like leaders or even people that aren't leaders, with instructions and things, and some of that's mind control as a spirit, but some of it's also to help me. And I posted a clip the other day that I knew was to do with the Blue Mountains Father's House dream, to do with Wonder Woman, from the scene from that movie. And in the movie, the guy's name that is kind of romantically having an interest with Diana, his name's Steve. That really impacted me, because in actual reality, Steve from the Father's House isn't an old kind of father figure. He's not a young romantic interest, but it's in that movie he was made to be a young version, to show me that he loves me and give me the time and time refers to being given the time in regards to being able to speak publicly to help people and save people's lives from abuse and all kinds of things to do with deliverance ministry. And in the movie clip, the one that I shared the other day, he said, "I love you and I have to go. It has to be me. I can save today, but you can save the world." And I have an evangelism gifting that could be used globally if I was in the right support and environment. I know that's already in me, and I've been like planning heaps of things that God has shown me and evangelism projects, and I've become so exhausted by all the traumas and abuse and things that have happened to me through churches that I can see that that gift has been really damaged, and my desire to do that has I still do it most days. I talk to people and pray for people most days, but my passion about bringing people into the church is it's nearly gone because of all the things that I've suffered in the church systems, and I still lead people towards Jesus, but I don't as often lead them to a church anymore because I can't risk their safety unless I'm really sure that they're meant to go to a place. And that's really sad. Anyway, I'm hoping that it helps me to remember some learnings I just had and whatever other reason I'm recording this for. I have memory issues because of all the trauma and abuse, so I have to record things anyway and write them down every day, otherwise I don't remember.